I'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch these short little videos. Today's ideas or concepts having to do with the issue of permissions. Many times it's come across my desk where somebody had a disease or something like that, or something come up, and I became aware of it, probably 6 months to a year before they even announced they had the problem. I let them know that I do healing work and I can fix a bunch of things, which is, something I've been doing for years. I think I started doing healing work right around 76, 78, something like that. So I've been around the block a few times. Actually, I started at 74, but I really got into it in 76, 78. So anyway, I've been doing a lot of healing work and processes and things of that sort. And the problem you run into, and this is the real heartbreaker, is the fact is that you see somebody that you care about, and you make them aware that you have the ability to fix things, but they never do ask. They never do give you permissions. And so next thing you know, you find out 6 months or a year or two later they have cancer or something like that, and they knew about it then, and I also saw it developing, but there wasn't a thing I could do about it. This is one of the things that stinks about this work, is the fact is permissions are not always granted. However, on the contrary, of all the times you do have permission, it will counteract that. But I just want you to know, there have been many times I've had a broken heart because of someone I cared about deeply. And I'm not talking about in a personal relationship type deal. I'm talking about somebody I just cared about deeply and had great respect for. Ended up passing through transition without requesting any help and without giving me permission to step in and assist. Now, you probably are wondering, well, gee whiz, if you send this light to them and all that, their angels and all that stuff will, fix it for them, stuff like that. Well, that's fine and dandy. However, I hold a policy, and that is, number one, I don't follow the path of arrogance, and I don't follow the path of judgment. So for me to basically but produce healing energy or work or assistance to somebody who's in a situation like that where they've not given me permission is an act of arrogance on my part. It is not a spiritual process. It only comes around when there's insecurity trying to make up for something. So again, when you don't have permission, that's just it. You don't have permission. You have to grant that person the right to do what they choose and nothing more. And with that, I'd like to thank you for your time. Until we meet again.